Okay, this will be an interesting one. If we can make this one come up a treat. Let's see how we go. I'm actually trying to decide which one we're going to do first. I'm just swapping the originals around to make in a different order. So I just did that. Sorry, folks. Now we're just going to set this silly piece of shit up. Make something good out of it. So we're going 400% for this one. Right, I do wonder, going all the way with the background removal, we're going to leave out that. Now we're just going to go try to make this look really nice. We're going to make it contrasty. The copy density, we're not going to go, we're going to leave it in the middle. We don't want it to become wishy-washy. So we're just going to okay, let's see how this one goes. This will be an interesting one if we can make it look good. It is. It's cut out from a holiday paper or something. It's a bento box from Japan. Yeah, this is to do with, I was reading about a Japanese holiday, and this was one of the pictures in it. So it's a bento box. Let's see if we can make this bento box look bent. Get it? Bent? Bento? Same. It's a bit of a play on word joke, a bit of a pun, I think. Or it's a form of pun, it rhymes. Bento, bent, whatever. Bent, bento box. Alright, let's see if we've made this bento box look really nice in an abstract sort of a manner. Okay, well, that looks interesting. The colours look good, looks wet. Still looks like I've lost a lot of it. I think I'm going to enlarge it vertically. I think it would look good enlarged vertically. So now we're just going to return this bento box image to the recycle pile, and we're just going to go, I'm just trying to check. We had a problem with fixing on this machine. It's a little bit of a bubble there. Not too bad this time. So let's see how we go. So let's see if we can make this one come up a treat. We're going to enlarge it. I just have to, we're just going to enlarge it vertically. We're going to keep the horizontal as is. So we're just going to overlap it on the vertical. And then we're just going to add some, we're going to get rid of the 400%. We're going to go vertical only. So we're going to make it 100 and going to make it 140. I think that's, or maybe I'm changing my mind. I'll make it 130. And we're just going to get in here and do some extra work on it. So we might now return that to standard. We normally lighten things up, but not this time. We're just going to leave it as is. So is there anything else we're going to do? I think we're going to leave it like that. I'm going to make this into a 4-way mirror image, so let's see how that goes. Okay, let's see how that's come out. Whoa, that's close. Still think it could be, wondering if maybe we don't want to make that where, we always keep making this part the centre. I like this curvy bit to be the centre, actually. It's much better. Wondering if we're going to enlarge it slightly, maybe make it go from 130 to 140, and maybe we'll enlarge the horizontal a little bit. Maybe we can make it 100 and we'll go 109, but now we have to overlap the horizontal because we're using the horizontal as well as the vertical. So now we're just going to overlap the horizontal. So we just want to make sure there's no nasty little borders around the edge that look ugly. So let's see. I'm wondering, we'll just see how it goes. I'm hoping 109 is enough to make this part just touch the edge or go off the edge a little bit. It'd be good if it just touches the edge. That would be ideal. So let's see how we've made that look. Yeah, it's off the edge now, but that should be fine. It should look all right. Maybe we could make it a bit bigger along the horizontal. We can make the horizontal a bit bigger once again. So we're just going to work with the horizontal and make horizontal. Yeah, the horizontal, that's the one. Silly doof. Easy to get confused. So we're going to go from 109 to 120. So I think the vertical is just fine. So now we're just going to make more of an adjustment to this. But it looks nice. I like the look of the colours, and they look wet. They don't look dry and wishy-washy. And they don't look like they're covered in background either. So it looks like it's just right. So that looks a lot better. Wondering if we're going to take it further, or maybe we're just going to put the other ones aside and see if maybe this might be what we're going to use as our master copy, our settings for this master copy. But this machine's made by a Japanese company, but it's made in China and Vietnam, which is really sad because, hey, because they're third world countries and the workers get, I'm pretty sure the workers would get paid very little, and that's why they no longer manufacture their equipment in Japan. I think they must have manufactured it in Japan at one stage, but that was a while back. But it's really sad that big corporations like to offshore their work. It happens probably more in Australia than Japan, that work, but big companies and small companies like to offshore their work. And it's really sad because the people who are in the countries like Japan and Australia miss out on work opportunities. You know, because, you know, we've got to have factory work. We can't just have white-collar work and services. But the stupid companies that manufacture things, like in Australia, there'd be companies like HPM. I think they manufacture in China, if I remember correctly. HPM makes, like, PowerPoints, and there's also Cambrook. Cambrook's another company that made... I remember the first Cambrook product I saw was a power board. You know, an old-fashioned power board, and I think they were used to be made in Australia, and I think they've offshored their work as well. So really, companies like HPM and Cambrook have really done a disservice to the customer, not to the customers, to the workers. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while since I saw... I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I saw Made in China on those brands. But if I haven't, just correct me if I fucked up. But I'm pretty sure. But a lot of other companies in Australia do this, so I'm not really happy with that. But I can do nothing. I'm not a CEO. I'm just a person with disabilities. So basically, to the rich people, I've got the I suck factor. So this is what I say to you companies that like to offshore. You can go sit on this and gyrate.